Hello and welcome to TutorTube. This is your dashboard area quick start guide. In this video I'm going to give you a quick skim overview of how to start driving and using your TutorTube and TutorPay account here on TutorTube. So here we are in easy mode. You see at the top left here you've got this logo saying easy mode with the TutorTube logo. This means that you're in the simplified or easier to use version of the admin area. We call it the admin panel. There is a more complex or standard admin panel. If you were to click exit easy mode down here, you would go into the slightly more complex admin area. Now what the complex or standard version gives you is all the features with all the granular detail as to all the different settings that you can change and adapt and improve the site as you want. You can change the whole site layout, the style, the coloration of the site, all of that. But let's start with a simplified easy mode just to get you started and make it easy. So starting over here, setup help. If you click on the item that it says here, it says use the tab above, the help tab above. That'll help you to set up your TutorPay, your lesson payment automation, and your TutorTube, the online classroom part, up here in the help tab. Now I'll show you more on that help tab in a second. Another section here, how do I drive my new site? If you simply click on this and read this through in your own time, a key point in what it says here is that once you get into the standard view, or more complex view of the admin area, there's a lot to look at. Don't worry, trial, test or revert. You can undo the things that you didn't want to do. It's not a problem, so don't be afraid to make any mistakes, but first of all simply go through all the left menu links and just get a feel of how your site is structured and how you can control it, and once you've got the grip of that, go back and you can make any changes and you can undo. It explains how to do that there. Now this easy mode help here simply explains the concept of the easy mode versus the standard mode. You can click on exit easy mode here. Once you're in standard mode, up the top right you'll see the button for use easy mode. Just click on that and you'll come back to this easy mode layout. Here you've got some tips and some welcome messages. So these will rotate with new tips and you can simply dismiss them if you want to. You can just click those out of the way. Screen options here, if I click on this, now this will change slightly as to what page you're on, because obviously this will change the things that are here, the things that are going to show on the screen, so the options for what you can show on the screen. So if I click welcome, we'll get back that message that we've just dismissed just now. You see that's unticked. You can untick any of these if you wanted to clear your starting desk, your home page here. Let's close that. Now let's look at help. If you click on help, you get this drop down menu here that will talk you through what you can do here. The main elements to look at here is TutorPay setup and the video tutorials. If we click on TutorPay setup, this will take you through step by step the wizard that you should have already just done. When you first originally set up and signed up with TutorTube, you should have gone through a step by step wizard to talk you through what lesson fees you charge, what students you have, what lesson frequency, what payment period frequency you want, how often you want to bill. You can change or edit or add anything you want here using these different links that we've simply linked to the different pages of that wizard effectively here. So that's the TutorPay setup. So that's how you can set up your lesson payment automation so you no longer have to take cash and check and go to the bank and all that. Now let's look at video tutorials on the left here. So we're still under the help drop down. Within here under video tutorials you've got a lot of different video tutorials that you can learn how to use the standard or more complex admin area. This is not the easy mode that you're learning about here, this is the standard version. So you can learn all the different things that you can do with your standard admin area. So let's close that. Now let's have a quick run through these simplified. This is the easy mode left menu here. Now this is not all the things that you will be able to control. There's a lot more to it, but this is just the simplified versions of it, and I'll talk you through the different aspects of what you can do here. Now remember, within TutorTube there's two parts, two products within one. There's the TutorPay, the lesson payment automation, and secondly there's the TutorTube, or the online private classroom. Posts are just like making a new blog post, so you can publicly add content and show content. You can control whether that post or that page, see here you've got new page, you can create pages which are basically a more permanent page, whether they are public or whether they are for your group students or whether they're for an individual student. So you can create a new post, you can look at all of your posts under my posts, Under new page you can create a new page, and under my pages you see all of your pages. So these buttons here, these left menus here, they're about the TutorTube, the online classroom part. Your profile is your account on TutorTube, so the details that you use to log in, your username, etc. So you can edit that in there as you wish. If you need any support, there's some frequently asked questions that you can read in here. If you've got any other questions, if you have any further questions that are not answered in any area here, you can simply scroll down and hit Contact Tutor Support down the bottom here. So simply contact Tutor Support if you've got any questions at all. Don't struggle, don't sit there and scratch your head at all. We've tried to simplify it as much as possible to start with, but by necessity it is quite a complex product because it does so much for you. It's doing a huge amount. It's giving you a whole online classroom or virtual learning environment, VLE, and it's automating your lesson payments. So there's a lot to control. You need to be able to have that control, but at the first start point we've tried to simplify it as much as possible. That said, if you have any questions or you can't find your answers here, please do first of all try and find them here, because frankly that will be your quickest option. It may take you a few minutes, but that's going to be quicker than any email response time that we could possibly give. But that said, if you're still struggling, simply drop us an email and use the contact tutor support link down here. Now coming down to lesson settings here, if I actually just click on this as we're talking through it, actually we'll leave it there for this part 1 Quick Starter Guide. In part 2 of the Quick Starter Guide we'll go through the lesson settings and the TutorPay plans, that is how you set up the parameters for your lesson payment automation and you set up the content control. So in this part 1 Quick Starter Guide we've looked at the easy mode and we've looked at the standard or more complex view. We've talked through how you can get the help you need here, and you can get what you need using the help section up here and the content control up here. In part 2 let's look at the lesson settings and the TutorPay plans.